afternoon, guys. So this video might get me into a little bit of trouble. I'll tell you why. A couple of weeks ago I swapped some fish for a few tarantulas. Now my fiance has a tarantula, one, but I swapped the fish for 9 tarantulas. She hasn't seen them yet. I didn't hide them, I didn't lie about it, I just didn't mention them. And she's probably gonna, well, she's gonna find out by watching this video. You shouldn't get me in too much hot water. See what happens. I don't know if any of you guys have got spiders, but I'm still on the fence whether I like them or not. But someone was offering me some for some fish, so I thought, why not? I'll see you guys when I get home and we'll get feeding. Okay guys, I'm home now. We got the woodies for the spiders and we got some food for me because I'm hungry. The koi, I haven't shown you them for a few days. How you going, guys? I just can't believe how much they're still swimming around. Everyone said they don't swim as much in winter. As I keep saying, I'm a complete novice with koi, so in saying they stop swimming in winter, that's just from what people have told me. Water level looks a bit low at the moment. I've got to fix the edge just there. So I was kind of like waiting for it to evaporate enough that it's not wet, but it's not going to happen with the rain, so I'm going to have to drain it on the weekend maybe. It'll be a 5-minute job. So I've got them all out here. None of them are out for me to show you. And when I feed them, I'm not going to try and film inside because they're just way too fast and I know I'll end up losing one. So I'm just going to set up a hyperlapse of me feeding them. Alright guys, they're all fed now. I found one had actually shed, which is pretty cool. That's the first one to shed since I got them. I'll talk about this a little bit. So this is just a container. I put fiberglass in the lid. Fiberglass. Fly screen. Fiberglass fly screen it is. Egg cartons. I bought a packet of woodies, cost me like $10. And like, got like well over 1,000 in there I reckon now. Started off with like a couple of hundred. There's Vaseline around the edge, so they don't walk up onto it. So I can actually leave the lid off this and they don't get out. But I just got the fly screen for a bit of an extra measure. I thought about feeding cockroaches, normal free range ones, but I think there's too much risk involved in that, so I thought I'd make this little breeding setup and do it properly. And yeah, free food. So guys, these are pretty cool containers. They all lock into each other just from Red Dot. I think it was like $3 for 3 or something. I've been keeping them in the fish room. Comment below if you're a fellow spider keeper. I don't know if it's really the right thing keeping them in here, but to me seems like a fucking good idea because from what I've been told, they like warm, humid weather. So this is where they're going to live for now. unless somebody tells me I'm doing the wrong thing. So guys, I literally have one fish tank to do a water change on. It's the only tank that's not automatic, and I still managed to get complacent with water changes. I don't think it's been too long, maybe like 10 days. But we'll give them a water change while we're here. And I want to show you the other tarantula, who is my fiance's tarantula. So I was going to include in the video feeding the snakes while I'm here, but I forgot I've got to get food this week for the snakes. So maybe I'll feed them tomorrow. Oh look, she's about to have a drink. But in the meantime, I'll show you how I can feed my dog. It's the same thing, right? Is that like Jack? Oh, by the way, this is Jack. Eat it a bit quieter, that's disgusting, buddy. Making some horrid noises there. Basically the same as feeding a snake. Okay guys, so one thing I struggle with, how the hell do you pick these cockroaches up without completely killing them? Or is it a case of it doesn't matter? I kind of feel like I'm being a bit over tedious trying to be gentle with them. Oh, look at that big one. Get him. Oh, see, I'm just useless at this. See, now I've got him, but I've accidentally killed him because I've gripped him too hard. Oh well. So this is scary as, because normally when we feed it, we've got the lid in one hand. So if she jumps out, how the hell did it get there? Were you guys watching that? I went from cockroach in claws to cockroach climbing up claws. I've just wrecked her burrow. She must not be hungry. I'll just leave that in there now that I've completely trashed her burrow. I can just see some legs down the bottom and can't really see it in the video. Alright guys, I feel like I failed you a little bit today. No live action spider videos. But this is really hard to actually do. I'm trying to like look through the camera to pour this in. Not the easiest thing in the world. So, as a substitute for no live action spider videos, here's some live action brine shrimp tumbling. Oh, and look, a live action cockroach. I'm open to suggestions on how to get rid of the cockroaches, because I've got traps going. Hey, I'll show you them while we're here. Let's talk about that. So these upside down water bottles are my cockroach traps. I don't want to bait them because I don't want dead ones falling into fish tanks that have eaten bait. These are working extremely well. That's one night. I'd say we've got possibly 10 in there and more in this one. So I've dramatically decreased the numbers in here. but not got rid of them. Any suggestions would be awesome. I've literally just been tying these up and throwing them in the bin as is, just because I opened one once and they absolutely stink. They're like one of the worst things I've ever smelled. So I actually just been putting fish food in them too. They seem to like the fish food and it gets them in there. I tried sugary water, which is what somebody told me to do when I watched a YouTube video on it, and I found that they didn't go for the soapy water, but fish food works really well. So I was unsure whether I should talk about the cockroaches or not, but I know most bloggers would probably say, nah, I'm not going to put something that disgusting on my channel. But I want to make my channel honest, and cockroaches is a huge part of a fish room. In a negative way, not a good way. Everyone that I've spoke to, all my friends that have got fish rooms, have had an issue with cockroaches. So I'm not going to beat around the bush and pretend like they're not there. As for the audio, I know that this is coming out pretty crappy. I do want to get an external microphone. I kind of want a Bluetooth one. I'm in a mind of two worlds, whether to get a cable one or a Bluetooth, because obviously if I'm walking up and down here, it's going to be really hard with a cable one. But I don't plan on filming with my phone forever, and I don't know if I get a Bluetooth one, is it going to be compatible with what I film with in the future? So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Don't forget to hit subscribe. I think I'm going to run a competition shortly for subscribers. I'll get more into that once I've decided what I'm going to do and how I'm going to run it. So just keep watching, guys, and I'll let you know. See you next time.